Well, here it is, the video of my new version of the 3x1. Let's start by looking at the total build cost and upkeep. The base is way more expensive than my older versions, but of course it's also harder to raid. Now let's have a quick tour of the base. Of course we start from the external TCs, classic window with garage door, and of course they're disconnectable. All you have to do is place a foundation and then a roof, and just like this it's gonna be disconnected and you can replace the main TC. Then we have the entrance, we have 4 entrances, although you can do 2 entrances and maybe, you can put in the other 2 gatehouses just lockers. In this entrance we have the 2 turrets on top like this and peaks to retake the compound if you get online raided. Very good. We have space for a lot of turrets on the compound, all around the base. As I said, in this entrance you can make it a gatehouse with lockers instead of doors. Like two entrances are enough, I feel like. And that, yeah, on the side of the doors we have the turrets like this. Same gatehouse. And then we have double entrance. One in one side, which is gonna be with the entrance like this. Another one in this side, where we are in the back side of the bunker. Drop boxes as well. And then from the entrance you have all the way up the pig downs. We're gonna see that later. From here we can build inside all our refinery, which are good if you don't have a compound yet. And then with the entrance. Then we go down in the bunker where we have the TC behind the workbench, trying to make it a little harder to raid. And then the bunker. How the bunker works, you should know already. Pretty easy. Of course, this has to be twigged. And you do like this. Bunker is closed. When you wake up in the morning, hopefully you're not offline raided. You spawn on the bed in the car and just destroy this half-wall and the bunker opens. Pretty easy. Then we have the way up to the 3rd floor, which is kinda an open core, but of course it's not like a really open core, since it's a 3x1, you don't have much space, but this is how I build it. 10 more large boxes, few small boxes, 1 locker, and then just 4 turrets like this, and a vending machine. What I usually do as well is remove this and put the level 3 workbench right here with a small box. But you can freestyle this base a lot, so if you have something you don't like, you can change it. It doesn't matter. There's a lot of stuff you can do. But let's say we have a vending machine here, it doesn't really matter. After this we go to the 4th floor where we have the access to the pig downs and the bedroom. Again, I build this as I build it as a solo, but you have a lot of space. You can even build it for a trio, maybe even for a 4 guys. Like you can place 1 more bed here, 2 more beds here, and just place lockers like 1 here, like this, and just beds everywhere like this. So at least for 4 people I think it's still good. You have space for lockers and stuff. And also up here we have electricity. This is opposite side actually. I think it's way better having it like this. You have 2 batteries like this. And then you can place even more below if you need more electricity. Not an issue. As I said, we have the entrance for the pig downs, which are the best part of this base I feel like. You have a lot of spots where you can shoot. And also, you have some pigs for outside. With a locker in this side and in the other side as well. Then other than this, as I said, from the entrance we have the way up to the pig downs and the way down of course. Let's say you're in a raid defense, you killed so many people, you can just go down super fast and seal the compound. So that's good. And also you have a fast way up to go either on the open core on the 3rd floor or just if you need to go to the roof after you get to the base. Also here we have retakes for the 5th floor, sorry. Just in case you're getting top down, this is a good way to retake here. 5th floor, and then with the ladder arch you can even check the roof like this. And then even go inside the 5th floor. This floor is kinda empty. I guess what you can do is just place more lockers like this. Small boxes with ceiling, rocket launcher, HVs, Just fill it with whatever you feel like, it doesn't matter. And then we have the shooting floor, which is a very normal shooting floor with big downs like this, you know, classic. You can change the shooting floor because I think it's the weak part. There's not many spots you can use, but to be honest, even in raid defenses I don't use it much. All I use is the pick downs. But like having these windows like this, maybe it's not the best, but it's also a bit cheaper than doing anything harder, if you know what I mean. But again, you can change anything you like. And yeah, here's a normal shooting floor. And then we go up to the top floor, or I guess the roof, for turrets covering. And then we can fit 4 turbines for electricity. Roof as well is very basic. What I actually do as well, most of the times, is place a window here, or maybe a ramp, like this, with an embrasure as well, of course. So you can do that as well, in all the angles here. Just like this, and in the other side as well. Again, it's up to you, it doesn't matter. But this is how I do it, I forgot to change it. Just to have more peaks and different ways to, you know, to peek below. I think that's good. So yeah, this was the tour, and now we can see how to build it. So we just start with the normal 3x1, like this, and in the middle 2 triangles. Make sure when you build, if it's not a super flat area, make sure it's kinda flat around the 3x1, because otherwise it's gonna be harder to make the bunker, which is gonna be just 2 high foundations, and then we close everything with walls, just like this. In the bunker you do 2 wall walls, and then normal walls, and closing things off. Pretty easy. Door on top, and this right here. Actually, if you don't have many resources and you're rushing for a build spot, unless you make like a 2x1, you can also do this. I'm gonna do it far away. You can start with a 1x1 like this, with a TC in the corner, and like, you know, wooden door here. And then when you want to expand, you just do this. 2 squares, 2 triangles, high foundations, and you close it normally, you know? Very easy. And then you just break the TC. With maybe if you have fire arrows or yokas, you just break the TC and place it here. Very easy. But yeah, I never do this, to be honest. I kinda always farm some stone and wood on the way to the build spot, so it's not an issue. Then we do this for the build. Then we do this, so we can place a lot of boxes, ramps as well, like this. And for the bunker, of course, you can do this later in the wipe, but you need to place alpha like this. Your workbench. Again, I showed the bunker works. You place twig. This has to be twig. Remember, has to be twig. Then you jump. You place this, and the bunker is closed. You spawn in the bag, break it with a tool, and it's open. Also for the jump up, you can use a ladder. If you don't have it, you can place a furnace very easily. And now we can go for the second floor. After you build the starter, you can start building the honeycombs. Honeycombs are very easy. You just close the bunker off, just like this. Also, this half wall, if you can, make it metal, because you can't reach it later. So if you have a lot of metal, just do it. It's better. Metal, and then you close it. Then we close this side as well. This wall as well, metal if you can, of course. Otherwise it's not a big deal, but it's always better. Metal, and close this. Here again you can use a ladder, or if you don't have ladder, just a normal, just a normal way up, like this. You keep it big and you're fine. And also for this new base, you can also do this honeycomb. If you remember the old bases, I always had to do the external TCs, but I figured a way to do the honeycomb first. Like this. Of course, you want the roof metal. And yeah, you're kinda set. Maybe garage door here at this point, if you have. And this is how the base is gonna look when you do the honeycombs. After this, what I usually do is close up the second floor. So you just close everything with walls. Just like this. You leave that for the entrance. Here as well, if I have metal already, I usually upgrade the roof to metal instantly without wasting any stone. Otherwise it's not a big deal. Keep this open, I forgot. Like this. This is the way up. And the doors like this. This was gonna be the loot room. But again, you can freestyle every single floor in this base if you don't like how I'm building. After the second floor, what I do is doing the external pieces, which is the, you know, maybe the hardest part, but not even, to be honest. For the external TCs, it's very easy. You start with one square, and then you do 3 half moons. So, this is one half moon. So you go 1, 2, and 3. And you keep this triangle, the last one, you keep it. Remove everything else, and go back to squares. Very easy. It is a bit annoying if you never did it, but I mean, it's not a big issue. Then you do this, double square, double triangle, remove everything on the back, and then remove everything, but not the external triangles. Here you do 1 square, and then 3 triangles, and remove the square. This is not gonna be connected, so you can leave this one decay and then build it later, or just place, I guess, walls, but it's not worth it. Just leave this decay. Then what you wanna do here is 2 squares, then 1 more square, and do triangles here, which is gonna be the gatehouse. 1 more square in front, and then another half one, like this. These 2 are gonna be the TC, so you remove the 3 squares here. Very important, double half wall here, otherwise the disconnectable is not gonna work. And you just close it. And we place the TC here. Window and door. Then we place for the gatehouse here like this, and you just connect it. You can remove this, you just connect it like this. Very easy. Then you can close the gatehouse later, of course, but it's very easy. You do this. Window, window. Half wall, small wall. Same on the other side. And just close it off like this. Same thing in the other side, of course. Square, and then 3 half moons. So 1, 2, and 3. Keep this one, of course. Remove everything else, go back to squares. Double square, remove everything on the back. Triangles like this. Remove these, keep the triangles. 1 square, 3 triangles, and then remove the square. Again, this is gonna decay if you don't connect it, but it's fine. Then we go up, 2 squares. This is gonna be the gatehouse. And 1 more square. And half moon again. TC here, double half floor, remember this, and you'll repeat it every time. Remove this, we don't need it anymore, and just close the TC. Window, then gate like this. And again, we can connect it. Just like this. And then with the other 2 sides, it's gonna be different since we built the honeycomb. What you wanna do is very easy. Place 1 triangle on the side, and then you go up 2 squares and place 1 triangle. Remove everything on the back, just leave triangle, and then you go towards the base with more triangles, just like this. Remove these ones, and then you do this. And then you add these 2 triangles. Then square and triangle. And then same as the other external TCs, you go up 2 squares, this is gonna be the gatehouse. 1 more square, half moon. Again, 2 half walls. This is gonna be the TC, remove this. Close it off, TC. window, and then we can connect it. Easy. Same in the other side. So again, we do one triangle on the side, we go up 2 squares, one more triangle, delete the 2 squares in the triangle on the back, and go towards the base with triangles. Just like this. Back up, remove this, square, triangle, remove the square, and you got this. You see, it's all the same. Then again, 2 squares, gatehouse here, square again, half moon. This is gonna be here, double half full again. Remove the back here. Close the TC. And then you can net it. As I showed at the start, I'm gonna show it again. To disconnect the TC, let's say you got raided, online raided. They go to the TC, but you won, you kill them all. To place the TC inside again, all you have to do is do this. This is gonna break, and you're not gonna have any privilege in the base. Pretty easy. And then you just connect it again. Not a big deal. At this point, probably the most important thing of this base, once you do the external TCs, what you want to do is, first of all, you need to upgrade the bunker. I do it to HKM instantly, like as soon as I can. And then at this point you can make the honeycombs. This is very important, because otherwise the raid is gonna be too cheap if they go to the bunker. So just close it like this. You do high foundation and then half walls on top. And then of course you can upgrade it into metal or whatever you want. And this is the most important thing, remember it. After the external TCs, we're not gonna do the gatehouses. I did this one just to show you, but we're gonna do it later. Before the gatehouses, we go up for the third floor, which is gonna be the semi-open core, or whatever you're gonna call it. So we just close everything like this. We keep this one and this one. So just like this. Again, I'm building everything in stone just to make it easier, but if you have a lot of metal, you can do the third floor instantly into metal. It's of course better. Then we do this, 2 walls like this. Close this and close this. And this is gonna be our loot rooms here. Just like this. In the corner here you can do, as I do it with turrets, otherwise you can even place a vending machine to make it even harder to raid. But I don't know, I think it's better to have turrets here. It's way safer, but it's up to you. So inside put turrets, what I do is this, and then place turrets later. We have the way up here, 2 way ups, just like this. Here we're gonna have of course the boxes, and then you can close it with window. Here as well, as I said at the start, you can place a workbench, or you just close it with a vending machine. Again, it's just up to you, it doesn't really matter. Once we build the third floor, we can go on and actually build the shell. The shell is very easy. This side we can place walls like this. On the other side as well. Just like this. While in the other side, we're gonna have the entrance. What you wanna do is place the entrance in the opposite side of that door. So here. And then you do wall here, and then just single door, window, and entrance like this. And then you just go up to the third floor like this. Here, as I said, we're gonna have a way up, so we just close this, opposite side. We close this, we close this. Wanna put honeycombs inside here, of course. We just close it. And here we can have drop boxes. And then we have ladders to go up. Here we're gonna have a ladder hatch later on. So I just place it like this. same in the other side. So we just do door here, window, window, and the entrance on the right side here, which is the opposite side, of course. Once we did the two entrances, we can go on the other side, and here it's very easy, just close everything off. Up to turf 4 again. And here you just close it like this. This is gonna work like honeycombs. Like this. And place triangles in the middle as well, just to make it harder. And now we have the shell as well. We close this as well, and the base is gonna look like this. Then, of course, after this, what I do is usually I do the compound to have large furnaces. So what you wanna do is do the gatehouses very quick, which are all the same every time. Just like this. You do it the same in all the sides. Place doors, windows, and then you can place the large furnaces. So we do here again, window. And then in these two gatehouses where we have the entrances, we're gonna do half walls on top. You close it off, just like this. And you're gonna have two turrets, one here, one here. I can place it now. And then what you can do as well, if you don't want to close this, you can have drop boxes like this. Same thing in the other side. You do half walls. You close it. Turret, turret, and drop boxes. And after having the gatehouses, we can place the barricades, and then we can go with the walls. So very easily, you just do this. This has to be all twig, of course. You place one in the middle, right in the middle like this. And then in the side. And remove all the twig around. Okay, just like this we have the barricades, and now we can place the compound, which is very easy. It should be 12 walls for the compound because it's 3 walls every side. You just place them like this. One side down, we do here. And you got a compound with 12 walls. And now you can feel free to put the large furnaces. Of course, it's a bit greedy if you don't have turrets, but I mean, it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Then, after finishing the gatehouses and making the compound, we can go and do the pig downs and the 4th floor. For the pig downs, they are kinda the same. So you just gotta do this with the ramps, classic, and then you remove the bottom here. This is gonna be, of course, it's gonna be metal. As I said, I'm just doing stone, just to make it easier to understand. But then later we're gonna upgrade everything. Same thing in the other side. Place a floor there, double half wall, and then the ramps. Like this. While here, we can go with the triangles like this, and then floor. Floor, floor, and triangles. And yeah, you're gonna have some good peaks. Here as well, this is the best one I feel like. I really like it. Once we build the peak downs, we can start closing it off and actually make the 4th floor. So first of all, we make 4th floor. No, sorry. You keep that open because it's gonna be another way up like this. So one here. And one here. And then we close this. Here in the sides we do 2 half walls and then window. Because it's gonna be the right take for the roof. And then we just close this. Again, if you have metal already, just do the roof full metal here. You're gonna save some stone. Just like this. We're gonna have electricity on this side. I'm just gonna place it randomly. Electricity. And also bedrooms here. So you can just decide which side. If you're solo, it doesn't matter. Lockers. With small boxes as well. And same thing on this side. Just like this. Then you can place garage doors everywhere, but remember where the locker is, you want a door because it's way easier to pick. If you spawn and they're like in the 4th floor, it's way better to have a door than a garage door if you need to retake the 4th floor. Once you build the 4th floor, we can close the peak downs. It's kinda easy. You just do walls like this and then windows in these sides like this. Window. Wall, oops, forgot one. Wall, windows, walls, wall, and then windows. Here you close it. And just like this, we're gonna have the entrance to the peak downs from the bottom. Of course, we're gonna place the embrasures as well. Locker. Embrasures door. That's how I do it. I just place a bed like this. So you can use the bed as a peak as well. It's way better. And I do it in the opposite side as well. You remove this. Just place a bed. We close this one as well. And now we can close the actual peak downs. This one actually is opposite side. Yeah, this has to be opposite side, okay. Then you close everything. Here is gonna be different. We're gonna place frames like this, then half walls on top, and then walls. Like this. And here we have a triangle frame for the ladder hatch. Then we keep closing this. Same thing here, frames, half walls, and then normal walls. And the triangle frame. Oops. Like this. Once we close the 4th floor and the pick downs, we can go up to the 5th floor. So we close it the same way. Here we keep one open. We just close this. This is gonna be armor doors later into wipe for the retake peak. We close this and then we do the way ups. Okay, here we do half wall, triangle, another half wall here, and then a triangle on top. And then we can close it. Because we're gonna have a turret there, if you remember. I have a turret here. So again, wall, we do window here, half wall, triangle, half wall on top. Oops, rotate this. Close this, and door. And turrets there. Then here as well, half walls, and we closed it. Again, as I said at the start, the 5th floor is, you can't really place much. You just, maybe you can add few lockers here and even more beds if you want. For the shooting floor, all we have to do is place triangles in the edge like this. Triangles all around the base like this. And base gonna look just like that. Once we place the triangles here, we can start adding the windows all around. Then before we can start closing the roof off, what you wanna do is place some wall frames, just like this, so we can get some stability all around the base. And then you can start closing. And then we fully close it. And we have the shooting floor. As I said, it's a basic shooting floor, nothing special. Then you wanna add the doors, so people can't ladder up. And then of course all the embrasures around. Once you build the shooting floor, what you want to do is add even more stability, and to do that, you just add wall frames below from the triangle squares. So like this, we're gonna have way more stability on the shooting floor, which is always good. And this is how the base is gonna look right now. Then we can start closing here. What you can also do on the full roof is actually you can close it like this, for example. Like you can place window here, frame, and then just close the roof on top. For example, if you have an early minicopter, I did it once. You just close this, but usually I don't do it. I prefer it to have it open. So after this, we can actually do the roofs. You wanna have triangle roofs on the middle and normal roofs on the side. Like this. While here you have normal roofs here. Here normal roof, triangle roof, normal roof, ramp, normal roof, a ramp. And then you have a lot of space to do turbines. I usually go up 3 floors, that should be more than enough. Two turbines like this, and then 2 more. You have to go below the roofs here. You can fit 2 more like this. And yeah, the base is pretty much done. Then what you want to do at the end, of course, is that you add all the turrets around. The ones on the roof are always the priority for me, to be honest, because getting top-down raided, it's the worst for bases like this. So yeah, I'm just gonna place them everywhere where I usually do. Shooting floor, actually, you can place maybe 2, like one in one side and one in the other one. Here you can maybe in the corner like this. Here like this. I place one facing inside and one facing outside. I'm not sure if it makes much sense, but that's how I do it. Then, as I said, you can freestyle all the floors, so not a big deal about that. Vending machines here. Turret. We can do one more turret here. Turrets here as well. In the shell. And then everywhere outside. Just like this. And yeah, this is pretty much the build. I don't think I forgot anything. This should be all. I showed the bunker. Remember the honeycomb. This honeycomb, please, is very important. I showed the way up. I did all the way here. With the peak downs. Yeah, this should be it. Then of course you fill everything with garage doors here. But I mean that's kinda obvious. Just like this. Easy. Again, make sure if you have any questions, if you didn't understand something, if you have, just any questions around, You can join my Discord and you can feel free to ask anything. Or here as well, actually. Make sure to do this. The other side as well. 1 and 1. And I think it's pretty much it. Like this, the base is fully stone. So if you wanna see the cost like this, 160k stone, pretty much. And this should be it. We upgraded in metal. Check the cost again. Hope this tutorial was good enough to understand how to build it, since I got so many questions about it. So yeah, I'll catch you in the next video.